Hello, everybody. Welcome back to KPX. Adam reporting in, and you know who's over there.
And guys, this is Kazinu, and today we bring you Whiplash by aespa. A day Adam has probably been waiting very excitedly for quite some time.
Yeah.
Anybody who's part of our community, Discord, first link in the description, click it, find out for yourself. It's the best community on the internet. Knows that Adam is whatever an aespa fan's called, I forget. And I literally forgot at the most inopportune time.
You hated
what?
it. My.
Yeah, it's awful. It's still awful. Now I know why I forgot it. So, guys, Adam's going to tell you about some other things before we get started.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Get best community, Discord, right link, you know that. But we have a Ko-fi. Don't know what Ko-fi is? A wonderful little place to support your favorite content creators. And KPX should be your favorite right now. And yeah, any little support you can give us, greatly appreciate because we cannot monetize these videos, unfortunately. But thank you for just being here. And yeah, I just can't wait to get this video started. So yeah, thank you for being here.
Yes. Absolutely, guys, and we are affiliated with 3 different businesses. First is Temu, a marketplace where you can get anything you want for great prices. Second is NordVPN, which will have you covered if you're traveling, if you're on public networks, or if the latest KPX video was blocked in your country. And lastly, there is Olafly, an eSIM platform that will give you access to data and internet outside your home country for rates that are likely preferable to whatever your cellular provider would offer you normally. All 3 links are in the description, guys, but thanks just for being here. Like we said, Adam, talk to us. Okay. What are you feeling going into this?
All right. So we did three things of them. It was Supernova, Armageddon, and Novice, if that counts. But you know, it's in the universe. Yeah. So I don't know. I have actually no idea where they're going with this because I was kind of like in the mid, kind of like just slightly above average above it. I was like, oh, a little let down probably as a fan. So. I think you shared similar opinions, or I think you were higher on some of them, but I think we're pretty much standing where we are. So I'm kind of excited for today. I just want to hear what the new stuff is going to be. Yeah.
Yep. I think I was a little more positive on Supernova than you, and we might have been equally positive on Armageddon.
Yeah.
And I think I listened to the album once and never again.
Yeah.
It's not a knock to it, guys. For me to re-listen to something, it's got to be like above an 8.5.
Yeah.
And the album wasn't. It was decent. I don't remember hating it, so it can't be that bad.
Yeah. Best song's mine, everyone. Best song is mine. Licorice is terrible, but anyway. So
oh yeah. I might have listened to mine 3 times actually. I just didn't even realize it was on that album.
Yeah. So anyway,
but
new EP today.
New EP today, guys. All your my's here. We rate out of 13. If you are new, you don't know that. If you're not, you do. 13 is perfection. 1 is the opposite. 6.5 in that middle is where if it's above, that's actually a good score, even if it sounds low. And if it's below, that's not really a good score. We're going to explain to you why we think what we think. And we encourage you to do the same, whether it's YouTube comments or the Discord, especially if you disagree with us. So, guys, unless Adam has anything else to say, any more gushing of aespa to go through, I say we get into it.
All right. Just as everyone knows, I don't think we have not listened to the song. I don't listen to any teasers. So fresh reaction to Whiplash. Let's go.
One look, give 'em whiplash. Beat drop with a big flash. 집중해 좀 더 think fast. 이유 넌 이해 못해. 왜 이제야 너와 did that? Day one 너와 been bad. Don't stop 흔들린 채. 무리해도 can't touch that. Under pressure, body sweating. Can you focus? 어디서나 갇힌 밤새 I'm the coldest. 오직 나만 네 입안을 바꿀 change it. Just close your eyes, breathe it away. One look, give 'em whiplash. Beat drop with a big flash. 집중해 좀 더 think fast. 이유 넌 이해 못해. 왜 이제 너와 did that? Day one 너와 been bad. Don't stop 흔들린 채. 무리해도 can't touch that. Whiplash. 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 One look, give 'em whiplash. Fancy. 이건 참 화려해, it's glowing and it's flashy. 알아 적당함이 뭔지 keep it classy. 따라하지 넌 또 하나부터 10가지. 아닌 척하. One look giving whiplash. You drop with a big flash. 집중해 and think fast. 이유 못해. 왜 이제야 너와 did that. Day one 너와 been bad. Don't stop 흔들린 채. 무리해도 can't touch that. I'm the highlight. It's your red light. It's a nice about me. You know it's my side. got your legs tied. 만들어갈 history. One look, give 'em whiplash. Beat drop with a big flash. 따라와, 어서 move fast. 이유 넌 이해 못해. 왜 이제야 너와 뒤돼. Day one 너와 빈 bad. Don't stop 흔들린 채. 다가와도 can't touch that. Whiplash. 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 One look, give 'em whiplash.
All right, everyone. Whiplash. Do people get
All
Whiplash?
right. Adam, you're the my.
All right.
Where are you right now?
All right. Let's keep this simple. All right. I think. All right. So we start off with, this is a house kind of song. This is reminds you a little bit of deep house. It's not a completely deep house song, obviously. So, but I will say this. I think this idea is very strong. There's very good stuff going on. This is really cool. I feel like I get the personality of the girls. They all did pretty well so far. And I think in the first chorus, I was like, I'm in. I'm totally in. It lost me around the second chorus, and then when they kept saying the
Was that like of like 5?
A 5 what? What'd you say?
I think I've heard the word whiplash more times than I've heard in my life today.
Yes, it lost me around there when they started doing the part B with Whiplash. I was like, all right, they did it once, okay, but once the second chorus, and then they started doing it like I think it was another time in the outro. Man, that was a little too much for me. That was it. But I was keep to this. I really like this vibe going. I really like how they're just this whole house beat is really nice. I just really don't think that they should have went with this. It's repetitive. It's kind of grating, the Whiplash part. Like Whiplash, it's not the worst one. It's not like completely annoying to me, but at the same time, I think they could have done well with just a little bit more anything else besides that. Maybe it would have been helped a little too if they did more production changes. That would have been fun too. But I think the verses were pretty fun. The girls sound good, but that's my initial reaction for now. So what you got, Casino?
You're more positive on the verses than I am. I just think they're pretty boring, to be honest.
Okay.
I think it's entirely carried by a very decent house beat.
Yeah.
And a chorus that's fun the first time, and a bridge that almost saves it, but then we go back into the part of the song that wants to kill it.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's not bad, but it does a lot to like undo itself.
Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
And
nosedives itself. We know this.
It had potential, and actually, I don't want to say that it's actually shooting itself in the foot. It had potential, just never actually did anything to realize it. The bridge was the closest attempt at it to me. Other than that, this is just like a generic house pop song that's all talk speak. That's all sing talk.
Yeah.
Right? Like, the bridge was our break from that, and we get it for a little bit, and it's okay, but then it just goes back to monotony. And it really leans into the monotony. And it's not particularly interestingly enough of like a beat for me to want to be there the entire time with no changes. I'm not going to call it bad, because it actually is like, there's a reason I like the beat in the beginning, and I forgave the verses that are kind of whatever to me, and the first chorus, which is whatever, but I was like, you know what, I'm here for the music. It's going to grow into something, and then it did it.
Yeah.
And it just leaves me with okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate saying it comes off a little lazy, or maybe it's like you said, they're leaning way too much monotony, but you can say that's lazy also, because this is, I mean, if they just, if the beat just evolved a little bit in the second half, I'm like, all right, I can excuse a little bit more. And
excellent TikTok song, probably.
This is probably perfect. This is gonna be amazing on social media, right? We're in that age. We live in a society, everybody. So anyway, I mean, as a fan, I like this idea a lot. I think I like it better than the previous from Armageddon. Like, I like that. Sorry, the album. I mean, I like the previous. Like, they were just introducing more hip hop and stuff like that. But I'm not really negative on that either. But I think I'm more positive on here. Unfortunately, this execution's a lot worse It's just, yeah, I don't think this is it, unfortunately. But it's still
I'll
good.
actually
Yeah.
agree on that. I remember coming out of Armageddon pretty pumped, and I like this style of song better than I
Yeah.
like a song like Armageddon.
Yeah.
And I'm not at all. I'm not like, oh, this is awful, but I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay.
Yeah, it's lackluster. Let's just say it that way. This B starts great. Like we are ready. Like we're going right into the deep house. We're doing it, and then it does actually something house does, right? House repeats a lot. It's very monotonous, right? And then it just keeps going and going and going, and then until you want to take off your earphones. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, and look, I mean, I also house and pop is a weird mix, guys, because what house music was created for was when your consciousness is altered and you're
Yeah.
surrounded by a whole bunch of other people and your bodies are moving together.
yes,
Right? It wasn't created to like sing melodies over.
hey, some artists have whole careers on that. Come on.
Yeah, David Guetta would never make it in a real club. So,
Aw.
but if he had to make like real dance music, not
Yeah.
pop music that is bad, he'd have no career.
Amen.
But look, it's not bad, guys. It's not good. It just is. It's above average.
That's
as a
100%.
spoiler for the rating.
Yeah,
but
yeah. There's no way we give it a really low score. There's no way that it's not that.
yeah,
It's
no.
not that.
This
Yeah.
is above average. It's just a letdown. That's all.
Yeah.
What do you got, Adam?
I'm gonna give you an 8. It's good stuff. Enough. There we go.
I think I'll give a 7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally valid. This song is I'm trying to take out my bias. We try our best to take out our biases for this. But I don't feel it either. Even if I was really like, oh, super pumped, like, oh, as a mind, like, oh, this is it. And like, nah, I couldn't even bring myself up to that. This is fine. Like, if you heard it on the radio, you'd be like, yeah, all right, that's a nice beat. I just wish they goddamn changed some things up. Jeez.
Yeah, it's a bit bizarre, some of the choices made here, to be perfectly honest.
They just spend all the money
It's
on
like-
Novice.
I really no. Look, we're talking from the point of view of wanting like a good finished product song. This song will probably do insane numbers because it's meant for TikTok.
Okay, you're right. We're old boomers apparently compared to this.
Yeah, guys, like better music. Uninstall TikTok. Full stop. Save music. Uninstall TikTok. This is like a 4th video I've said it in.
You heard it here. You heard it here.
And while you're at it, never watch an Instagram reel again either. If it has music, just skip it. Don't support this.
Yep.
But I want to call it lazy because it's intentionally lazy. They're going to get a lot of money for very minimal effort here.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Anyway, so that's about it. I just want to say, the music video is pretty fun to watch. Some cool aesthetics going on, but besides that, we don't give points for that, as you know here.
Yeah, the behind the scenes thing was pretty cool. The black and white was cool. I think aespa has had much cooler videos than this before.
Yeah, that's true too. This one's pretty low key for them in some ways. Interesting.
Their other behind the scenes type video was much better than this, I thought.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what I don't remember the name of the song, but like they rode on like motorcycles at one point and were hanging out of a car.
Oh, was it wasn't that Armageddon or I misremember?
No, it was like it was a very different song than this.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm misremembering.
Maybe it wasn't aespa. I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't
But
Aespa. Okay. Never mind.
maybe it wasn't actually.
Okay.
But there was another behind the scenes video we watched that I was a really big fan of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, anyway, no points here for music videos, everyone. If you're new here, you didn't know that, but still. Anyway, I have nothing left to say. I will definitely listen to the EP to see what's going on here. Hopefully, as usual, the B-sides are better. So.
Yeah, guys, and you know what? If any of it stands out, you might get some words about that as well. But Adam, you got anything else to say?
No, anything for you? Because you.
No, guys, if you are new here, thank you for joining. Hit like, subscribe, tell us what you think, join the Discord, find other like-minded people who will probably also tell you that they believe we're wrong. If you are not here, if you're not new here, guys, thank you for joining again. We'll catch you on the Discord and see you next time.
Bye, everybody.